name is Kevin Etter. I'm a 33-year employee of UPS. I'm currently the Humanitarian Relief and Resilience Program Director for the UPS Foundation. But for the last 2 years, I've been a special advisor to Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance. So Gavi is using the skills that I've built up over the last 30 plus years at UPS to really bring new services into these poor countries to help get the vaccines actually to the end user. And one of the accomplishments that I'm so excited about and most proud of is the engagement that we had with Skillsoft. We developed a leadership training program for high-ranking government officials in these countries. We call it STEP, which stands for Strategic Training Executive Program. And this is a leadership program that is very different than any of the training that these folks have been to in the past. And it was Skillsoft and this excellent team that I was working with that helped build this, what ended up being a very innovative program. I say all the time that innovation really is geographic specific. Some of the type of programs that I'm used to learning under and attending and teaching and leading for the last 20 years is brand new to folks that are in these countries. So with Skillsoft's excellent advice, consent, helping me build this program, we built a very interactive program. We built one with distance learning components in it. We built one that really broke all of the rules of what they were used to with training. And what I found fascinating is at the beginning, they really thought we were nuts. They thought we'd lost it. And they're looking at one another saying, is this training? What is this experience that we're doing? And that was at the start of the program. By the end of the program, they're like, we've never seen anything like this. One of my favorite quotes, we had a participant that said, and he's been in his career for well into 30 years, and he said, I've been to a lot of training, and this is the only one where I plan to actually use it. So we were quite excited about that. So they're making differences, and they're making real differences in their areas of responsibility. And not only are they making differences, they're documenting it, and their bosses and their managers and their executives and their ministers are taking notice as well. And one example that really jumps out at us is we had a chief nurse from the Ministry of Health in Kenya, in Nairobi, and she is just, she was not content to do just one project. She's done 3 different projects. And so in Kenya, everything is still very much paper driven. So a lot of paper reports. So she's wanting to introduce an electronic version, an LMIS, a Logistics Management Information System. Now she can't do that in 90 days. But what she has done is she's taken the skills that we've trained them, put together the strategy, communicated that strategy to her executives, and have begun to bring those executives on board. And now she's getting support to actually go pursue a much larger project of incorporating an LMIS and taking it away from handwritten and more into data entry. When you think of that we're training leadership and we're training strategy, she has embraced that and she's made a difference. And on my last trip to Kenya to visit her about a month ago, her superior pulled me aside, her boss pulled me aside and said, listen, we've really seen a difference in Lucy before and after.